Good morning, children. Good morning, children. This is the chapter 12 of class 7, Acharya Vinoba Bhave. So, in this chapter, first we are going to read the chapter, okay? So, just take out your books, and if you are, just see the video properly, so you will get the idea. So, Acharya Vinoba Bhave occupies an important place in the galaxy of great personalities. So why he is occupying an important role? Okay, who is he and why he has that important role in the Indian society, in the Indian history? So that we are going to discuss today. So Acharya Vinoba Bhave, he is having an important place in the galaxy of great personality who have adorned the Indian history. Okay, so what he has done, he was just like a scholar, a saint, a man of God, a moral tribune, and the ray of hope for those, okay, millions of Indians and even in abroad. So he was the greatest spiritual leader and a social reformer of modern India. He worked a lot and a personal example inspired all Indians from the Prime Minister to the poor. So he has done many things for our India. So his original name was Vinayaka Narahari Bhave. So this is his original name. He was conferred with the title Acharya, means the teacher of Sanskrit. He was an advocate of non-violence and human right. He was considered as a national teacher of India and the spiritual successor of Mahatma Gandhi. So he has done many things for us and for our India. He was born in the village Gagoda village in Raigad district of Maharashtra, and when he was born on 11th September 1895. His father's name is Narahari Sumbhurao Bhave. Narahari Sumbhurao Bhave, and his mother is Rukmani Devi. Both the names already they have given. We can ask you the question. What is the name of Vinoba Bhave's mother? What is the name of Vinoba Bhave's father? What is his name, his original name, when he was born? So just write in this, read them properly and just remember all these things properly. So his mother Rukmini Devi, he was a true devotee of Hindus and had a great influence on Vinoba Bhave also. So if we study the biography of Vinoba Bhave, that there is nothing to equal the part of my mother played in shaping my mind and specifying devotion and spirituality. His mother is the main person who, because of his mother, he has that feeling of devotion and spirituality. Vinoba Bhave, he was also having two brothers, Balkova Bhave as well as the Shivaji Bhave, who also remained bachelors and devoted their lives for their social work. They were also bachelor, means they were also not married. Now, at the age of 10, he took the vow of lifelong celibacy and service the poor. Okay, vow means he has taken the decision that now lifelong he is going to help and service the poor. His mother inculcated great love for the holy Bhagavad Gita in Vinoba Bhave. When his mother died, he left a lap of Bhagavad Gita. Vinoba Bhave achieved a harmony between Gyan, Bhakti and Karma in his life with the help of Bhagavad Gita. And what Vinoba Bhave has taught? He has taught that all life is one. He also had a keen interest in mathematics, and since a very young age. So in 1916, on his way to Mumbai to appear in his intermediate examination, he put his school and college certificates on fire. He took the decision after reading a piece of writing in a newspaper by Mahatma Gandhi, and he was very impressed, highly impressed with the views of Mahatma Gandhi, and then after that he has taken decision that he will follow the Mahatma Gandhi sayings, and he has become the greater disciple of Mahatma Gandhi. Disciple means the follower of Mahatma Gandhi. He struggled at the last breath, means he was simply working for the India. So what he was doing, that he also always he was interested to wipe the tears from the eyes of those who suffers from outrageous poverty through centuries, those who are very poor. So he was only wanted to serve those poor who has the tears in their eyes. After a series of exchange of letters between Mahatma Gandhi and Vinoba Bhave on 7th June 1916, Vinoba Bhave went to meet Mahatma Gandhi in 1921 after 5 years. Vinoba Bhave went to Wardha to take the charge of Gandhi Ashram. Here he started monthly magazine. He has started the monthly magazine, and the name of the monthly magazine is Maharashtra Dharma. It comprises of his essays on the Upanishads. Then over a year, the bond between Vinoba Bhave and Gandhiji becomes stronger, and his involvement in social welfare keep on increasing. In 1932, he was sent to jail for conspiring against the British rule. He was the first representative of Mahatma Gandhi in the civil disobedience movement in 1940. When this movement was created, so he was the first representative. So what he has done during that movement? He faced all the hardship but did not budge from his determination to serve the country. He was taken to the jail also because he was a disciple of Mahatma Gandhi. He was following the non-violence. So he was also chosen the same path as Mahatma Gandhi has taken. He has gone to the jail also, but his determination was only for the country. Now, Vinoba Bhave's concept of freedom was unique in itself. What he believed? That he believes that freedom and fear can never go hand in hand. He advised the people to conquer fear in order to be free, to fight with your fear if you want to be free. Mahatma Gandhi describes Vinoba Bhave as one of the finest pearls of Sabarmati Ashram. Pearl means one of the good, very good person who can handle that Sabarmati Ashram. Now, Bodhan movement. Now, Bodhan movement started when Harijans of Telangana district requested Vinoba Bhave to provide them 80 acres of land to make their living, and that incident was occurred in 1951. So Telangana district and Harijans, they want about 80 acres of the land. Vinoba Bhave started his peace march on foot, though the region of Telangana. So what he has done? He has also started the foot march in the region of Telangana. Surprisingly, a landlord got up and offered a piece of land as per their requirement. So one landlord, they have given them the land as per their requirement. This incident added a new chapter in the history of sacrifices and non-violence. It was very first step to Bodhan gift of the land movement. Vinoba Bhave traveled across the entire country asking landlord to consider him as one of their son and give some portion of land to him. After receiving the land, he distributed that land among the poor people. And for getting that land, because he was going and asking for the landlords to for the land, so he has traveled approximate 64,000 kilometers on foot, and he collected more than 80,000 he has collected approximate 80,000 of hectare of land during his journey. So Vinoba Bhave searched several places of India on foot and morally motivated the Indian people. He aimed at changing the heart of the people so that they donate land, property, village, and even the money and for the welfare of the country. So he was successful in bringing about this change in many people. Donation of thousands of acres of land would not have been possibly be brought about by any law. However, it is framed. So moral revolution must precede any other revolution if we want to be effective. So land what he was getting, he was not any paperwork. So not by any law he is thinking, simply the people, they were giving the land and they were taking. So beside this, one of his notable achievement include that surrender for 20 ferocious dacoits from the terror-stricken district of Madhya Pradesh in 1960. So one of his notable achievement that it includes surrender of 20 ferocious dacoits mean the cat, because they were spreading the terrors in Madhya Pradesh degree in 1960, but they have surrendered in front of Vinoba Bhave. So this is also one of his achievement. Now, not a single person ever saw him getting angry or violent. He was an indication to his message to the people. He gave up his desire and ambition and led a very simple life. He felt like a criminal to possess or consume more than what was absolutely necessary for sustaining life, especially when a large number of people in the society did not have enough food, clothing, and shelter for their survival. So what he was telling, he felt like a criminal when he is consuming more than what was absolutely necessary for sustaining life. Means whatever we want, if we are consuming more than that, it means we are wasting that. So large number of people in the society, they are living without food, clothing, shelter, and if we are using more than that, what we need. So that he was against that. He was just simply thinking that I am just like a criminal because I am taking the part of other poor people also. So simplicity was the principle of Vinoba Bhave's life, and he said simplicity was essential to obtain equality. He always wore khadi as Gandhi. He was the disciple of Mahatma Gandhi. He believed Ram Rajya could be established in India through adoption of khadi. Simplicity in life and small-scale industries should be adopted. In November 1982, Vinoba Bhave fell seriously ill and he decided to end his life by refusing to accept any food and medicine. He passed away on 15th November 1982. So he was very seriously ill and he has refused taking food and medicines, and he passed away in 15th November 1982. So from that lesson we got that idea that Vinoba Bhave, he is the disciple of Mahatma Gandhi. He is the pearl for the Sabarmati ashram. He is a follower of Mahatma Gandhi. His values are that simplicity and social service we should do. He was very much impressed by Bhagavad Gita. He